Sitting with us right now from the Umhlanga Ratepayers Association, or Ratepayers and Residents Association, Terri MacLarty. Good morning, Terri.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm so good. How are you? Okay, you're good.
I'm good, thank you.
I'm so grateful that you are here with us this morning. I first of all just wanted to find out the Umhlanga Ratepayers and Residents Association. Who are they? What do they do?
Okay, I founded the Ratepayers Association in 2023, and it was because we had a need to represent the community because we couldn't get things done by our municipality. So the main issue is we represent our community, and one voice doesn't do anything, but accumulated voices do make a difference. So we meet often with the mayor, we meet with the municipality, and we make sure things are done according to what we pay for.
I'm just going to get Vivek to quickly adjust your mic. There's a weird buzzing sound. As I continue just talking about the fact that the reason we are here today is we're talking about Star Bingo KZN, and they're going to be trading as King's Gaming and Entertainment. They have been approved to install more than 100 electronic bingo machines inside Umhlanga Plaza on Lagoon Drive, which is exactly where we are. This is exactly the space that we broadcast from. They won't be taking us over. I'm just saying it's going to be our neighbor. The bingo hall with 150 slot machines. It was previously located in Gateway. It was closed down, and now it has been moved. It wants to be moved to Umhlanga. So they just have relocated it. And says there is an appeal that's been backed by more than 600 objections and a petition bearing more than 1,000 signatures. And the protest reads, take back our village, don't stand by. All right, so now can you tell us a little bit more?
We can. We were made aware of the application for the rezoning of the area in order to create a bingo hall. And we put a poll out to our members. We have well over 700 members of the Ratepayers Association, and we had about 600 objections that were actually submitted. When the municipality approved the rezoning, in spite of all of the objections, we decided we would appeal. The municipality loaded the appeal with a 6,000 Rand payment. So 600 people who objected weren't prepared to pay the 600 to do the appeal. So the Euro, which is the Ratepayers Association, decided we would actually take it on.
Hello, wait. So just a quick one. When you say the rezoning, what were we zoned as, and what does it need to be rezoned as?
It was just zoned as a general entertainment area, but it has not as an entertainment area. It has to be rezoned as an entertainment area.
Okay.
And so, given the stats that come with this area, which has now been declared the most crime-ridden area in Umhlanga village, in the whole of Umhlanga, we are really objecting to the fact that they want to put a casino here, which will attract more unsavory, we propose characters.
It's an interesting one because obviously there's a lot of good people who enjoy going. Someone might say, yeah, but what's the difference between going into the village and dropping $1,000 on wine and beers? Yeah. That's not, that's still untoward. And I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
Absolutely.
Because at the same time, whether you might have an issue with the marijuana shops, you might have an issue with the bars. I mean, it's just like one sin is another sin, right?
Absolutely.
From the space, first of all, you just said now, Umhlanga, where we are, is now the highest crime in the whole of where?
Of the Queen, well, in the whole of this Umhlanga node, from the top to the bottom.
Do you want to be on mic? Okay. Vivek, would you mind just handing a mic over there? So who's this? Lisa. Okay, Lisa. Oh, you're on the card here, Lisa.
Yes.
Lisa Borland. All right, Lisa Borland is with us as well. Lisa's going to go and stand on that side with Vivek, and she wants to get on mic. So I think Lisa's got some things to say. All right, so welcome, Lisa.
Thank you so much, Kerry.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to come really close to the mic, please. Thank you. So, Lisa, your involvement here?
So I'm one of the directors on Euro. So we've been instrumental in just working with the community to just try to clearly articulate what it is their concerns are, because there's a lot of concerns. And just to answer the question that you raised is, yes, there's a lot of sins in the community, so this is just another one. I think that there's a couple of concerns about it, and just to clarify the point Terri was making is this section, McCausland, has one of the highest concentrations of crime in the Umhlanga village. So the concern is that this may accelerate those crime rates.
Yeah, of course.
And number two, in terms of sins, the concern is it's not about the fact that it's a sin. It's the fact that, number one, in no particular order, the traffic is going to increase tremendously when we have nodes that are limiting the traffic. Number two, we are going to be attracting people of low income who work in the area, who are going to go in there and spend money that they don't have. And number three, a lot of residents who pay rates in the area, who own properties, feel a lot of the ownership of the village has been given away. They don't come into the village anymore. They don't come, and this is just going to make it worse, because this is something else they don't resonate with.
Yeah.
A lot of them. Some of them will come, of course, and we're not here to stop people from doing what they want to do. But
no, look, guys, let's just put it out there before we do anything. I'm having this, and I like to remain impartial. However, if I had to put my vote down for it being here or not being here, of course my vote is for it not being here, because you can drive 8 minutes north and you can go to Savaya, you can go 10 minutes south and go to Suncoast. Exactly. So it's not like, oh, shame, there's nowhere for people who want to enjoy gaming can go. Oh, or you can open your phone and do it from wherever you are. So we also know, and Louis Chamby, come and talk to me. Chamby, I know Louis, he can come talk to me. We must understand, say, if you weren't going to be making a bucket load off this, would you open this? Like, this is the thing. This is not about helping a community. This is not about providing a fun entertainment space. Again, though, we have to think about a bar, because a bar is a very similar thing. People wouldn't have bars if they weren't going to make money, because a bar is not also helpful for a community. A bar is not also helpful for a family. So it's one of these like lesser evils, right? But the point is that to start it up here when it's unnecessary is unnecessary. It's unnecessary. So... Yeah.
Another thing just to add to that is, so we've met with Louis. You can't not like Louis. It's not about the people. It's about what it represents. Is he confirmed last night that they've signed a 5-year lease subject to 3 renewals, which AKA means up to
15
20 years.
Oh.
So that's the thing, is once it's here for a while.
It's interesting. So they've signed, which means it's happening.
No, don't say that.
No, but I'm asking because you.
No, don't say that.
No, but if someone signs a lease, if I've signed a lease for a flat.
No, but in this instance, the fact that you've signed the lease doesn't guarantee your admittance, because as you can see there, because of the change in zoning and special permissions required, all sorts of inspections. I think Louis feels it's done, but we as a community are trying to put together expert evidence and other reasonings, substantial and scientific, to defend the reason why the community feels. We can't just say we don't like it. It's not enough. The municipality will not respond to that.
Okay, so where are we as a community, and what can still be done? I mean, how close are we to a dead end here? And it's a question, because to be fair, in most of these things, in legal, in politics, it's the person who, when I say fights harder, has more money, that usually wins these things.
Yeah.
So where are we at?
Okay, so we have engaged attorneys and we have lodged our appeal, which we're waiting on a memorandum from the municipality. And if the memorandum arrives, we will see what's in the memorandum and how we go forward. The reason why we're having this meeting on Wednesday evening is because we want to confirm the community's commitment to this issue. We're looking for people in the community who might have expert information to help us with our case. And naturally, we are asking if anyone would like to donate. We do collect we collect subscriptions from the members, and we do have a bank account for items like this that affect the community. The community feels, particularly the residents around this area, that properties are already devaluing. And with another another lifestyle casino, whatever we want to call it, bingo hall, it's just going to make things worse with the type of people that will be attracted.
May I ask you ladies something? And I am asking this a bit sassy, just because I remember someone once saying, if you're a homeless person and you wake up and you go and get wine, you're a scolly. When you're a rich woman and you wake up and you pour a mimosa, oh, you're brunching. Does it always depend? Does it not?
No, it does,
depends.
Indeed.
So my question is, let's say that it does open and it's just filled with oyster box hotel people that are coming for holidays. They're here from Monaco. They're here from Los Angeles, Cape Town. They like to have a bit of a moet, and then off they go and they go spend a couple €100 at the machines. Does this make a difference?
Well,
it's not just about that. It's about perception. The perception that's being tabled right now is, here's another bad element coming into Umhlanga.
Of course.
Now what's going to happen? So it doesn't really, to that extent, where the tourists or residents go in, the damage is being done right now as we speak about the perception of what this will do to Umhlanga and the people that are coming. That's the sentiment that's being created. Secondly, it will not just be tourists that are going. Guaranteed it's going to be low-income people who have a hope that gambling is going to make a difference. So we have a social responsibility. We can't control people's spend habits, but we can try our level best to prevent establishments being created that will encourage that kind of spend. We care about the people here. We sincerely care, and we're doing the level best. Some people might feel we haven't done enough, but we're certainly doing the level best, and we're all volunteers. We don't get paid for any of this. So this is coming out of our time, and we're trying to do the best to uplift and prevent any further deterioration, property values, and try to bring the residents who pay the rates in the area to actually come back into the village, because they're leaving the village because we're aware of some more establishments that are trying to get into the village. And you go any night of the week, especially Friday, people are frequenting our village who do not live here, who live quite far out, but are prepared to come in because it's Umhlanga village. So we just want to bring some of the gees back. We want to protect the people that are here, not because the people who want to create the gambling establishment are bad people. It's just what it can lead to and the perception that's associated with it in this village.
So ladies, again, I don't know if this is a question that you can answer, or if it's just going to come from what you think. But let's say, worst case scenario, we're not able to stop this development. Mr. Chamby goes ahead, okay? Opa, Chamby. And it happens. What do you foresee for us? Is there any way that this doesn't completely annihilate us? Is there any way that we can, as a community, still keep it as above board as a bingo hall can be?
So I'm very pleased to say that we met with Louis last night, and we had this discussion off the record and without prejudice. And we said we have to go ahead because we're committed to our community who are really anti this process. However, if we lose this appeal and if this goes ahead, we've had a discussion with Louis and we've said, as the ratepayers, we will actually ensure that we have oversight of what's going on, and we will ensure that it is kept above board. And he agreed to that, and he agreed that he will contribute to the community in different ways. But we obviously need to follow our procedure and try and have this stopped. If it's not stopped, we will indeed play a serious part in trying to oversight and to know what's going on there.
We've actually even volunteered to try and find him another location up the hill. We said, Louis, if you find you another place, will you move up there? Just not in the village. And he just smiled.
Yeah.
But that's how, so we're not against what he's trying to achieve, but we're not, the community is not pro it being in this village after everything.
It is such a hard one, It's such a rough one because everyone is so aware that if you want to make money, you need to be in betting these days. That's just, if you look at it, that's where all the money is. But when are we going to start putting people above profit? I don't know if that's ever going to happen. I'm looking at why eThekwini's defense was and how the municipality approved this. They cited 5 reasons for approval. The development aligns with what they call mixed-use entertainment character of the area. Okay, that was one. It says similar activities are already permitted in surrounding zones. So we've got some of these machines around already in this area, which again, we've already got them, but anyway, it says that the operation is going to be entirely housed in an existing building with no structural changes. So that is why it's allowed. And then the key differences between a casino and a bingo hall, legally two completely separate things here, and the distinction is really what matters in our fight here. A casino specifically designed on premises where gambling games are played, but it's also a venue where only bingo is available, does not legally qualify as a casino. So these guys are saying they're not a casino. They're technically right, so they say, but it's a bingo hall that requires a bingo license, not a casino license. And they're regulated separately under the National Gambling Act. But I mean, electronic bingo terminals are slot machines. They're slot machines.
Absolutely.
And he's confirmed there'll be about 126 of them going in initially. And just to mention, trading hours expected to be 9/10 in the morning.
What?
Until 2/4 in the morning.
Yes.
Here, Louis will also tell you it's positive because they'll create employment opportunities. He does have his own staff that he will be bringing from the other location. So they are relocating places from down the south coast here, but those are almost not far off 24 hours.
Yeah, it's not far off 24 hours.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, I mean, good luck. I know that isn't there a meeting tomorrow?
Tomorrow evening at 10 at
At 10?
No, 5:30.
at 5:30 on the 10th.
Okay. I was like, 10 p.m. Yo, ladies.
No,
you really
no,
want
it-
us to experience the nightlife of Umhlanga,
Yeah,
hey?
yeah. 5:30 tomorrow evening at the Inn here Kirk in Herwood Drive at
In
5:30
Geerkerk, Herwood Drive, 5:30.
tomorrow evening. We're hoping for a good turnout.
Is anyone invited?
Everybody's invited. We've invited a few prominent businessmen. We've invited.
Is Louis going to be there?
No, he said he would rather not. We offered him the opportunity. He said he'd rather not come to that.
But
He'll-
why? That's the thing is that, Louis,
No, but-
stand up for what you're doing. Like, that's the thing. You must, if you're going to say, I'm very proudly making a bingo hall, and that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, then stand up and be proud about it and come
Yeah.
and talk to us and tell us why it's going to be such an amazing thing. And then say the things, put it down on paper, promise us what you're promising us, show us what you're going to do for the village so that we can make you stand by it. At the moment, if you're hiding behind
Yeah.
private meetings off the record,
To defend Louis, I don't think he's hiding. I just think that this can be a very emotive issue that could get really tough. We're going to open it up, so I think if Louis would like, he's very welcome to have his own public meeting. He can organise. I think it's wise not to come because I think it could become something very argumentative and hard to answer some of the questions that are going to be raised, both on his side and our side. So I think it's probably better that he organises his own if he wants one.
I mean, we have to just agree to differ there because I just feel like what's the point of having a debate with one party?
I don't. But for the record, I don't think it's because he's hiding. I definitely don't think Louis is hiding. He's just. I think he seems to be by nature quite a gentle guy. I don't think he's trying to create a storm. He's trying to partner with us as best as possible.
Okay.
And he's trying to work through the issues as best as possible. I think we do need to state that.
Yes.
He's not an argumentative man who's trying to make this and stamp his.
Is he at the
Say
top
all
of the
of that.
chain, or is there someone in the food chain above him?
He's the MD and one of, I think, 4 shareholders. So I don't know how high he is in there, but he's up there.
Not as high as the people in there are going to be, I'll tell you that much. I make a joke.
Yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow, Wednesday, in Geerkerk,
5:30.
5:30 Herwood Drive. Everyone is welcome. How long is it going to be?
We'll probably talk about
an hour to an hour and a half.
Hour and a half, and there's a massive parking lot. So everybody come with your cars. Don't worry about parking. There's tons of parking available.
Will there be snacks?
We have.
Of course, it's important.
Are they coming with the food or the discussion?
No, we won't. Is there a tea? Is there a coffee? You know what I mean? Must we bring our own thing?
Some water available.
Okay.
We won't be putting on food.
Okay, no,
This
I
is a
understand.
community event,
Bring your
so-
own snacks, guys. It's over dinner time, you know. I just don't know, ask these things. Ladies, look, I'm sorry for what you're going through. Thank you for what you're doing. Because, you know, for those of us, we kind of sit here going, well, whatever happens, we're going to have to deal. But obviously we have an idea of what we wish would happen. I don't know.
Kerry, we do. This is one of many things that we do. So while we're here, we'd just like to do a little call out and say members who are concerned about all of the issues they face, the water, the sewerage, the electricity, the dustbins not being collected, all of these things, values, tariffs, billing. We work on all of those things with the municipality just to try and help the community to get what they pay for in terms of their rates. So it's a call out to people who would like to join us. Please contact us if you would.
Amazing. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, ladies, we've got two of the ladies with us from the Umhlanga Ratepayers and Residents Association, Terri MacLarty and Lisa Borland. Please get hold of them if you have any questions, or if you actually want to get your hands a little bit dirty and help the community too. Well, this is the thing, is that we can sit and point fingers, but if we're not going to literally, sweep your own doorstep, then you don't really have a right.
Absolutely.
So please go to the meeting tomorrow night if you can. And I'm going to give Chambi a call and see if you'll be keen to come and chat, because it is only fair to have him come and tell his side of the story as well. It's Radio Play ZN.